queen.
Literally, like, okay, so what that rapper Noname was saying, like,
Yeah.
you know, not to capitalize off
She was
African culture is not so great. What do you want?
Right.
Do you want us to recognize who we are and rise up and be strong, or do you want us to, like, what do you want?
This is the third time Noname has done this.
Right, going after
She really had us going.
Like, what would
She
be
had
wrong
black
with
women
showing
going against
your
J.
beauty?
Cole.
Yeah, I remember that shit. It's like, but that's just, to me, I feel like with No Name is professional jealousy.
Yes.
You just hating because somebody else
Noname trying to gain it.
Right, you trying to gain a name
is.
over this woman right here who is doing something for the culture. It shouldn't matter how it's done as long as it's recognized.
She
this
just
is
wants
our
anarchy.
people.
I really don't.
This is our
even
people.
See. She needs an eyeliner.
What I say about B the other day? Brian wants anarchy, dog. Noname wants anarchy.
Wants to watch the
Kyrie
world burn.
Irving wants to watch the world burn.
And it's like, and then you got other people out there who is referencing to her style as satanic Baphomet culture. But what they don't realize is if you go to African history and study that that animals were the gods and all that stuff, and it has nothing to do with devilish shit. That's why you have to recognize real history. Study your shit, because if that's the case, black people to white people are considered the bad people of Israel, some shit like that.
If anything, the perversion comes when you overtly push Catholicism on a people that have believed in animism for thousands and hundreds of years. So when you mix those two things together with whatever is going on with Catholicism and then whatever's going on with animism, you have the birth of things like,
and you're
that's what I was just saying.
Systematically trying to plot
and even that, you know, Santeria, who are you? You know, I'm not saying that I can't speak on a religion that's not mine. I'm not versed enough to explain to you whether it's good or bad or whatever. But I know that, you know, if it's not Anglo-Saxon European culture, then it's demonic.
Right, and that's what I'm saying.
And it's
and we're not going to act like that. We don't have like certain groups out there that don't like in Euro groups that don't practice dark magic and shit like that. So I ain't even gonna go there. I was gonna say some names.
I would say it was very.
Nobody's ever been to an OTEP concert.
The visuals were very nice. You know what I'm saying? The dresses and everything, and everything was cool. Mm-hmm. But the backlash came. They were saying how Beyonce was using culture appropriation.
How? She's a black woman.
Okay, hold on. And there's African people. They were complaining too. They were saying how. We have our own heritage. It's not that, and Beyonce is coming, and it's disrespectful.
Damn if you do.
And,
let me tell you something.
And Noname was saying how it was, like you said, it was just black capitalism.
Saying that I have no, because the culture, the origin of it was not created in this country. We weren't born as slaves. People. First of all, there were indigenous people, yes, to this country that were black. Not, you know, Native Americans. There were Native Americans that were black people. Not from someplace else, not brought over here, literally indigenous to this land.
Indeed.
Black people. And there were Indian people as well. But when I say pinky-haired, copper-toned black people, indigenous to this soil.
Yep. See.
So, and then fine, and then the majority, I guess, or I don't even know if it's the majority because I can't really speak on that, but I know a great deal of African people came over on ships through the slave trade.
It was the majority.
Okay, the majority. How are you, so you saying I'm not allowed to use that culture. So what? Because somebody stole me and put me on a ship, I don't have that culture no more? It's not my culture?
Well,
look, man. Know yourself. That's like all I can say is like, I don't say, like if someone say, Ron, what are you? I don't say, African American. I don't say, Barbados. I say, I'm black. And I say, my family is from Africa. Just because someone kidnapped my cousin, that doesn't mean that just because someone kidnapped my cousin, that doesn't mean that's no longer my cousin.
And that's shaming
If-
someone for the atrocities committed against
Exactly. If me and AJ are brothers, AJ gets kidnapped and raised in another house, and then I see AJ on the street wearing a family shirt, and man, fuck you. What?
That's ridiculous.
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
And you know what it is? I'm sorry. It's nitpicking. Because
Yes.
at this point,
Yes.
you cannot deal with the little phrase of a garment before you fix the major structural issues of the garment. You know what I mean? Like, we're literally just trying to teach people. Some people, a lot of people are very conscious. A lot of people are awake. A lot of people are like, fuck you, I don't want to be awake. I don't care. I don't give a shit. And it's like, those people are not worried about, is the type of black cultural appropriation for claiming this other type of black, like,
Right.
we just need black people to band together and believe in themselves and move forward as a group.
If you look like me, I fuck with you.
Yeah, let's get it together.
And
Let's make
that's-
something happen. Let's unify.
And that's just a fact. Like, I don't even know why. Like, it's never been about like unifying to me.
It was portrayed in a disparaging way, but she's also like glorifying.
Like,
African
yeah, exactly.
That's why I said
She did say there was one of the they gave her, she was in an interview and they talked to her about it, and she was saying how she wanted to talk about there's a connection between the motherland and how we have generational wealth, and between the motherland and us. I just feel like I was born here. I don't know. Africa is like 54 countries,
Yeah.
and Africa is like very like when you say you're from Africa, like you don't know where exactly
It's
you're
a
from.
continent.
Of course,
It's a continent.
But, and,
Yeah.
and it was done like that
And
on purpose.
and one of the reasons I like the Beyonce joint, but it was feel like we were searching for, like, Black Americans were searching for something. Oh, our motherland. I feel like what are we searching for?
we just want to search for.
I feel like hold on, no, I feel like we know ourselves here. Like we're survivors. We have so many stories of people.
Shit, he
that-
changed his last name because
Our ancestors we wearing our oppressor's name. So I feel like we have our history here. We built this country. We don't need to go to our motherland like everybody. We started this Pan African shit. We're the one that started this shit with everything. So
no, B,
it's a little different, man. Yeah.
what's up?
if my brother gets kidnapped,
If
grows up-
if my brother sold me to some white
No.
people,
Wait,
but that's not the case in every aspect.
they black
Right.
Africans did have
No,
slaves,
keyword. Some
and they did bury their
but-
slaves
but-
with them
but-
when they
but-
died.
But those were different, and you gotta understand.
This
Everybody's
happened.
had
This happened in
Right, and that's
happened.
Right.
and different
South
intentions.
America as
They
well.
did that for war. That was casualty of war. White people did that with the intent of destroying our culture. They did that out of war.
And then
Africans
if you look at
did
the
that out of
54
war.
Because there's so
countries.
many other. It's not just the slavery aspect. It's the brainwashing aspect. It's the Willie Lynch aspect.
Exactly.
It's the
They had an
separation,
ulterior motive.
perversion.
Yeah.
It's the style of
The white man's burden, all that
it's
type
not
of shit.
But if you look
there
at
was always
those-
so much like hatred attached to it. Like they wouldn't just like shoot you. No, they gotta boil you. and
Do everything.
strain you up and
Yeah,
Eat you.
peel your skin off.
I don't.
Right.
I'm getting mad thinking about this shit now.
That's demonic.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm getting.
That's strange.
Like
Say that again. She said it's demonic,
The-
right?
Those styles of killings and just the anger attached.
don't-
Yo,
don't-
Amber, can you move
don't go
the
no,
stick?
Nick Cannon right
I was about to say something. Thank you for stopping me, because then Viacom will come in here and shut down Ishtalk.
Look,
But
man,
I like
I'm-
that she
I'm-
said
I would just
demonic,
say-
because it's the irony is, but you do evil shit, but then you want me to expect a man that looks like you to save me. Wow.
See,
Brainwashing.
Okay.
And it's a
Even
reason-
though scientifically the real savior looks like this man. I'm just saying,
Look,
scientific. You
look.
can't fight science. And the Bible said he was skin of bronze and hair of sheep's wool. I'm just saying.
You know what?
They didn't say his hair was.
There's I feel like I shouldn't even say half of the things that I've researched and learned.
That's why I just stopped AJ.
Yeah, there's a lot of private conversation that we should have,
too far.
but that literally is not even the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, but there's other books out there that's not in the Bible as well. If you read
The
it,
Apocrypha
it's a few of them,
and the Book of Enoch. Yeah,
it's a few, but that's what I'm saying. But,
But
they
But
describe
off
some
of that topic, because that's not
Right.
That's not representing the topic of us
Like-
being torn from our people.
Right. I get. Yeah.
Like,
I feel you.
If you, so I'm not with the you're yes, we are American because we're citizens of this country, but if you look at those 54 countries that you were talking about,
Right.
they were specifically bordered to split tribes in half, to rip people away from their families.
So they're so different. No, they're so different. Like each country is different from each other.
No, B.
They're not
no,
the same.
B.
Different languages.
Yes.
You're saying that they're
Yes, B.
it-
But Brian,
even
Brian,
African
listen to what I'm
countries they
telling you.
complain about immigration.
Yes, because
It be Africans
because
from
their
the bordering
tribes
countries.
were split. Like it's certain tribes that are split between 3 different countries, but they cannot. But they can't see their cousins or their grandmother because she lives in a certain part of the tribe that was split amongst these 3 different countries. So they're tearing families apart. This was done on purpose. So certain languages that were carried over. So now you're placing a country with people that you do not get along with. You're placing a country. You're supposed to vote. You're supposed to live with people that you don't speak the same language as. Now you're placing a country and you're giving
Different religions and shit.
And yes, you are given a language to speak. Why am I speaking German?
French.
Why am I
right.
speaking French?
Talking shit.
Why am I speaking English? These are not
Bloody
these
hell.
These are not the languages of my ancestors. Why am I speaking this? If you met an Asian person tomorrow and his last name was Johnson or Williams, you would be like,
What?
so why are we?
Right.
Why are we expected to work?
Every other race can.
It's just another country to
every
me.
other race.
Gabon is
but every other race.
Cameroon is not. I'm not from Cameroon,
I
sir.
get that, but every other
I'm
race
from Detroit.
Every other race can
Right.
trace their origins except us in
Exactly.
America. We are lost.
Oh, we can trace our shit. I'm pretty sure we can trace our shit.
Well,
We gotta go to Cheeks of the Week, bro.
The mics,
Alright,
I'll tell
let's
you
go.
why we can't trace our origin.
You said why we can or can't?
Why we can't.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Here we go to the next topic.
I'm pretty sure Harvard has a bunch of slave records.
Yeah, okay.
Bunch of
Like
these
they didn't
colleges.
like they didn't burn
If
shit
you were
back
a
in the day.
slave.
They didn't burn shit back in the day anymore. But okay.
They got this new thing called BIPOC.
Yeah. All right.
You heard of it? Like when you put on your identification.
I don't know,
But I'm calling myself ADOS.
Okay.
We're gonna move on.
I hear you, brother Baines.
Brother Pains. All right, let's go to Cheeks of the Week, y'all. AJ, this is the first time in a while we had a full compilation of Cheeks of the Week.
Compilation.
Yeah.
Compilation.
Are you proud of this work?
I really am.
You sure?